is up, YouTube? It's your guy Rich, aka Richie Fit. You already know what to do about that, man. And I'm excited, man. I'm excited to be trying to pump out more and more content to you guys, man. I'm just finding more and more ways to get you guys more and more content. I know you guys love watching videos, so that is what I am going to try to bring. More and more videos. I'm going to try to overload you with videos. I'm going to do my best. No promises, but I will do my best to try. Alright? Y'all read the title. Heart rate. That is the topic of discussion today. Welcome to the information station, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take off. How to determine your max heart rate, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so let's say you are 20 years old. Alright? Let's say you're 20 years old, for example, just a number, just throwing a number out there. Okay? So what you want to do is you want to take 220 minus your age. Okay? So if you are 20 years old, you want to subtract 20 from 220, which will give you 200. Okay? So 200 would be your max heart rate. So whatever your age is, you subtract your age from 220, and that will give you your max heart rate. You do not want to go over that number, or you are putting, or can't talk, damn it, or you are putting a lot of strain on the heart muscle, and you're in danger of some pretty serious issues by going over that number. All right. Now, for all of my fitness addicts and fit fam out there, which, you know, if you're watching my channel, I'm pretty sure you're somewhat into fitness. You want to know a target heart rate, okay? Whether you're a beginner, or, you know, an expert. You want to know your target heart rate, okay? And your target heart rate should be between 50% and 85% of your max heart rate, all right? So if you're a beginner, you want to go 50% of your max heart rate to start off with. You don't want to start too high because you are beginning, and you don't want to put too much strain on the heart muscle to begin with. All right? So aim low, start at 50% of your max heart rate. Meaning if your max heart rate was 100 or 200 beats per minute, which that's what they measure heart rate by, is beats per minute. So, like I said before, you take your age minus 220, all right? Or you take 220 and subtract your age. Excuse me, said that backwards. And if you're 20 years old, your max heart rate would be 200. Now, at 50% of your max heart rate, it would be 100. So, if you're a beginner, you want to shoot for that 100 target area. You want to be around there, 100 beats per minute, okay? If you are an expert, you want to shoot for that 85% max heart rate. You don't want to go over that because you get into that danger zone where things can get a little crazy, okay? So 85% is the recommended max that you want to get to. Obviously your heart can beat faster than that, but you don't want to go over that 85% mark. Okay. All right. How to take your pulse. Okay. So obviously, we have a bunch of different tools to help us out with taking our own heart rate. We've got Fitbits, we've got Gear Fits. I don't have mine on, but we've got Gear Fits that take your heart rate right from your wrist. We've got things like that. But if you don't have one of those, if you don't have access to one of those pieces of equipment, all you do is you take your two fingers and you want to put them right beside your windpipe, all right? And what you want to do is put your fingers on your carotid artery, which is right next to your windpipe, and you want to count the number of beats for 15 seconds, all right? 15 seconds. You want to count the number of times you feel that pulsate, okay? You want to count the number of times you feel that pulse on your finger, okay? For 15 seconds, and then you want to take that number and multiply it by 4, and that will give you your heart rate at that moment in time. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's recap really quick. Won't keep you guys long. To determine your max heart rate, you take 220. 220 is the number that you want, is the number everybody starts with. 220. and you subtract your age from that. If you're 20 years old, you subtract 20. If you're 40 years old, you subtract 40. If you're 56, you subtract 56 from that number, okay? So 220 minus your age, all right? And that will give you your max heart rate. For beginners, you want to start with 50% of that max heart rate. That's where you want your heart rate to be when you're doing your cardio sessions, when you're exercising. That's where you want to keep your heart rate. 50% of that max, okay? If you're an expert, if you are experienced, you want to go with the higher end, up 80 to 85% of that max heart rate. And you do not want to go above that because you get into that danger zone. And obviously none of us, we're in fitness to live a long, healthy life. We're not in fitness to kill ourselves, okay? So you want to stay under that 85% mark just to be safe. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe. Really helps the channel out. And let's make today count, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make today count. I'll see y'all very soon. Peace.